The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kramer. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Through a tackle. He's got space here. And here he goes. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on his offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Wood. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? To the air, it's Permanhoek. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
They're going to run it. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. There's offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. End zone ahead. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the running back's got it again. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Makes the catch. It's Wood. Breaks loose at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Near the sticks, it's Williams. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit. but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. No huddle here for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the completion made. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And the Mustangs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Sticking with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Makes the grab. It's Wood. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Fields. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. A quick juke. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
And we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that it...
Oh, that one's picked off.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Bulldogs are going to keep this drive moving. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Mustangs come to the line with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. to put them on top now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There are a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Hits this one off the side of his foot. Not a good punt. Goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The offense takes over in great field position. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Breaks an open space. A quick spin move. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense already has 1 4th-down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the right side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Zips it down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the SMU offense is back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, SMU. Way too much speed on that play. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field.